Shell out here still in Syracuse, New York, protesting the theft of my children. And I just writing something that says I need you. Hard my nails. But I need my kids, man. You don't steal nobody kids for nothing. I need you. Faith and hope without you. It's a cold world. I need you. Faith and hope without you. I'm such a lonely soul. I need you. Faith and hope without you. I give up the ghost. I don't want no more. I can't take no more. I need you. Faith and hope without you. It's a cold world. I need you. Faith and hope without you. I'm such a lonely soul. I need you. Faith and hope without you. I give up the ghost. I don't want no more. I can't take no more. 3 times they stole my kids. I fought back, got acquitted. The school hurt my daughters and the police try to conceal it. I kept pressing the issues, ended up with courtroom issues. The cops came through my window, stole my kids and my freedom. They never had no warrant. Slide on me to make it valid. But the camera tells the truth and the record can't confirm it. 8 lawyers were recused for corruption. Tylen Bozeman worked against me hard, such a lame as expected. Judge Cecil hit the snooze and ignored my application for emergency return for my kids on the record. Check the record. Cause I ain't never hurt my kids. No way, no how. I need you. Faith and hope without you. It's a cold world. I breathe you. Faith and hope without you. I'm such a lonely soul. I need you. Faith and hope without you. I give up the ghost. I don't want no more. I can't take no more. I need you. Faith and hope without you. It's a cold world. I breathe you. Faith and hope without you. I'm such a lonely soul. I need you. Faith and hope without you. I give up the ghost. I don't want no more. I can't take no more. There's no way I can live in this world without my kids, man. And I ain't suicidal. They're gonna give me my kids. I go to appellate court January 8th. It will be televised. And y'all will see. Remember my face. Remember. I'm cut from a good cloth of black. Ain't no denying that one. I'm somebody's mama. They done stole my kids, y'all. Please look into my case. Faith and hope. I love you. 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 I love you, Faith. When you look at this video, little princess, you know mommy love you. Okay? I wish this never happens to nobody else. Faith and hope, you know I love you. I can't do nothing but fight for you. I done beat brain cancer surgery. I got lung cancer that's like in remission. And I am never gonna stop fighting for my kids.
I want to show a video clip from a key, Brother Morris William Jr., and he talks about purpose and assignment. I want to give you something to walk away with, some direction, some resources that you can further look into and help you on this journey of seeking Yahuah and going before Him to have Him become your defender. And I think that realizing that we have a greater purpose in this life than what we have thought that our purpose is, and that the situations that we're in are for actually preparing us for what it is that Yahuah is going to be doing in His people. So I want to go here. I will leave a link in the description box for you to go and watch the video through its entirety. I'm just going to play a portion of it that helps you to just understand that there is so much more that Yahuah has for you.
Your purpose is why. The greatest question in life is not what, but is why. Most important question is why. What was on the Creator's mind when He was thinking about creating you? See, that's what we got to get back to. What was His motivation? What was in His heart? Because He creates nothing without purpose. I'm going to say that again. Everything that the Creator has ever created has purpose behind it. Ain't nothing without a purpose. Even the stars, the moons, all that, the sun, all that got purpose behind it. So it was a problem first, so the purpose can be fulfilled. Watch this, right? Let's take this bongo. All right, let's put this up here. Oh, I'm strong enough. All right. Look at the bongo. The bongo have the name of the Creator on the material, right? This bongo, it was a problem before it was purposed, because the problem created a need for the bongo. So what some of the problems could be? Some people might say, well, I can't play no drum set. I can't. But you give me something to beat on that I can just tap my hands on. I'm good to go. So the problem was that whoever created the bongo could not play the drum. So the problem gave way to the purpose. So when the idea came to the Creator's mind of the bongo, he said, okay, what can I create to fulfill that need? And in my creation, I'm going to give everything, all the tools, all the nuts, all the wood, and every part of this bongo was created to solve a problem. Now, how can you equate that to you? What was the Most High thinking when he was thinking about creating you? What specific need in the earth was there that he was thinking about? I need a Twan here to handle that. I need a Sister Cynthia here to handle that. I need a Brother Scott here to handle that. Because it's a need that only this person can handle. You see how specific that is? And now I'm going to design this person so he can fulfill his purpose. So everything about you, your color, your hair texture, your eyes, your mouth, all of that was purpose for you to fulfill your purpose. Everything has an assignment and a purpose. So that's why nothing about your physical features should you be upset about or mad about, because you was what? Wonderfully and beautifully designed and made to fulfill your purpose. That makes sense. Okay. So what you got to realize in life, what is it about me? Oh, yeah, I got it. What is it about me? And now I'm looking at everything about me to find out what my purpose is. Because without purpose, life becomes an endless stream of activities with little or no significance. Watch this and think about the Hebraic world now. You become busy, but not effective. You make much motion, but no progress. Think about us as a nation. We're busy doing a lot of stuff, but how effective are we being? We're making a lot of motion, but what's the progress? Because we get caught up in debates and stick in debates and don't do nothing. The elite, the globalist elite, just looking back laughing, so they ain't gonna do nothing. We ain't got to worry about them, because all they gonna do is fuss among themselves, because everybody won't be right and everybody won't lead somebody. You see what I'm saying? So this is why the Most High purpose so much in this ministry with me that, okay, how am I going to affect this awakening, right? If this awakening was dependent on me, what would be my contribution to it? To my individually and collectively. What can I add? What value can I add to this thing? You see what I'm saying? And so that's why it's important, and that's why the foundations, and I give you what our vision is, and it's 3 simple words: to awaken, to restore, and to prepare. I'm gonna say that again: to awaken, restore, and prepare. Y'all say it with me: awaken, restore, and prepare. We're awakening you to your true identity. We're restoring you to your original purpose in the covenant. And then we're preparing you for prophetic end time events. Awaken, restore, and prepare. There's a lot of people say, well, what's next after you awaken? I don't know what, so I'm Israel. What's next? Okay. Well, now you got to be restored. You got to learn everything the right way. You got to have the true understanding, and you got to embrace the Most High's culture. And then you got to put what? Put you back in your position to let you see how serious your calling is. Because just saying you Israel don't mean nothing with just words. You got to be actions. You got to be actions. But that's a high calling, because what now? I'm making decisions based off what legacy and not for the moment. So now my decision making, my everyday decision making has to count. I can't be making stupid decisions based off the moment no more. Why? Because now I'm the example of what? I'm the light to the nations. That makes sense? So that's the restoration process. And then the last process is preparing for prophetic end time events. So that's what we're doing, because prophetic events going on all around us, and we need to be prepared. The message last week helped prepare you. You need to be making yourself ready for the return of your groom. You see what I'm saying? So that's our vision, our purpose, to awaken, to restore, and prepare.
This wicked world does everything it can to try to distract Yahuwah's people away from the purpose that he has for them and their assignments. And what better way than to attack the family, to come after one's children, and to kill, steal, and destroy in any way possible. I want to give you encouragement to say that Yahuwah is in the fire with you, and that he will see you through as you turn to him and repent and just call upon his name. He knows you, and he is going to stand by you and help you in this situation. He's going to grow you. It is a trying time. It's not going to be easy, but he will bring you through. When Aki Morris said that if the awakening depended on me or you, what would be your contribution? I think that's important to think about, because truly this life is not about us when we really step back and look at it. It's about what we do with the life that Yahuwah has given us, but it's about doing for others, doing for the nation of Yasharel, and helping his people to return to Yahuwah and to walk in his ways. So I think that each of us has to truly take some time to seek Yahuwah, to ask him for direction on this, and to allow him to heal us, because without healing, we aren't able to help people in wisdom. And Aki Morris talks about this later. He goes into how anger is compassion that needs the right focus. And then he also talks about how our tears have to be dealt with and worked through. We have to examine ourselves. And Yahuwah uses these areas which bring tears to our eyes, that, melt our hearts and just brings us to our knees, to be effective in making change in different areas. And we can know our purpose by the different types of feelings that he gives us. And we don't operate out of feelings and emotions. We operate out of wisdom, but they are indications that help us to know the direction that Yahuwah may have us be going in order to confront the wickedness that's in this world, that only we can actually confront. There may be just one person that he has for us to share our testimony with, and that person was about ready to give up, and he used us to plant a seed for him to water. And he brings other people along down the road to help them to continue to water their seeds. So we just don't know, but the biggest thing is we can't give up, because he is in the fire with us. He is not abandoning us. He is working out all the impurities that we have in our lives, and renewing us from the inside out, renewing our mind and our ruachs, our spirits, is what, people usually say, but the spirit actually is pagan, and so we say the ruach. And he uses his ruach hakadash, which is the set-apart spirit, to come upon his people, to guide them, and he's done that throughout history. And if you look in the scriptures, you will see so many examples of him using the Ruach HaKadosh to help his people through different experiences. And he sends his messengers and himself in the form of messengers to bring his people out of bondage and to deliver them when it seemed like there was no hope. And so there's nothing impossible with Yahuah. I want to play one more clip because Aki Morris provided such encouraging words for people who are seeking truth and trying to figure out what their purpose is and their assignment. And I don't want to give away his entire teaching. I'm encouraging you to go and watch the video in its entirety, because he has so much to teach. But I think that in such a time as this, when you're going through one of the most horrific experiences that any man or woman could be going through, that this can help you to see and feel hope, and to grow your trust in the Most High Yahuah, and to get to a place where you are crying out in such a way that he has instructed his people to, because you are taking off the lenses that this world is given and instead putting on his spiritual eyes and able to see things from a new perspective. So I'm going to play this for you, and I'm going to just encourage you to take some time after you watch his teachings to just really let this sink in. Watch it several times, and he has 2 parts, so this is just from part 1. And there's many other teachings out there, and I will leave some others in the description box as well, talking about the changes in seasons from the Living Branch assembly, and there's just so many others that really speaks to the heart.
It's important to understand my hurts and my pains, because I'm going to draw people that has that same hurt and pain. Everybody are not going to be drawn to me, y'all. Some people might be drawn to Brother Scott. Some people might be drawn to Brother Sakir. Some people might be drawn to you guys, and that way that you guys can handle that, because I ain't been through everything that you've been through. You see what I'm saying? So some people that we draw is going to be drawn based off you. And it ain't all the time just talking. Sometimes spiritually you attract people to you, but that had your same struggle. But the Most High don't want to bring them to you, and you still giving advice off of hurt and fear rather than wisdom, off what you learned from your own mistakes. We talking right? So that's why you got to be careful how you deal with situations and realize, you know what? I can't give up now. Because if I give up, I got too many people that I ain't met yet waiting on me, waiting on my testimony, waiting to see how I made it, waiting to see how I did it. So I can't let this temporary problem make me make a permanent decision based off this problem. Because too many people want to see, how did you overcome that? Are you going to be in a place to be able to tell them, or are you going to allow that situation to break you? When you realize you ain't natural, you spiritual, you prophecy being fulfilled, and you a gift, and you a prayer answered, you can't give up based off a situation, because the situation come to do what? Develop you. Most High ain't just sending situations just to send them. That's why some of your situations are the same. Because what? You ain't graduated yet. You gonna keep going through the same thing. Having the same cycle. Because what? The Most High gonna make sure you get it. But when you're taking a test, the teacher is quiet. He ain't saying nothing because he got to see how much you know based off our relationship. So now I got to test you. That's why you can't be afraid of tests, because either we are going into one, we coming out of one, or we in one. The Most High ain't built no weak people. So this is why every forefather or matriarch or patriarch of the faith, all of them went through something. And none of them had it easy. None of them. Why? Because they was the example, and the Most High say, I can trust you with this trouble because you're going to show the world how to handle this. So toughen up, baby. Toughen up. Don't let that break you right there. I know what I put in you. So I got to let a situation come up so I can pull out of you what I put in you. So what? You can know it's there. I know it's there, but you don't know it. That's why the scripture says in Deuteronomy 8 that I put you in the wilderness to try you and for you to prove to see what was in what? Your heart. Because you need to see. And sometimes it's good because we think we farther along than where we at.
I think this is a good segue to talk about what it is that Yahuwah's people need to know about a Child Protective Service assessment. And that is that Yahuwah is in control. He is using the wicked for either destroying the other wicked, and there's plenty out there, or to nip at the heels of his people and return them to him through chastisement because they've been disobedient and forgotten who he is and turned into serving the pagan deities and following after the pagan traditions and religions of this world. On the screen, I have Zechariah or Zechariah 13:9. And in this you see that Yahuwah is not trying to destroy you. He's speaking to you, and he is taking you through the fire at this time. And I shall bring the third into fire, and refine them, as silver is refined, and try them, as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I shall answer them. I shall say, this is my people, while they say, Yahuwah is my Elohim. I want to now turn to the words on the screen, having to do with what we just read about in Yahuwah's word. And it says, Father, or Abba Yahuwah, I submit my heart to you to test and mold and shape it. When life becomes hard, help me to see your hand in everything. Yahuwah is the potter, we are the clay. He is doing a work in his people. You are not alone. Do not give up. He will see you through if you turn to him. Now, I'm going to play a short video clip before I end this video. And it is by the mom who sang the song to her children at the beginning of this video. And she is still fighting for her kids. She's crying out. She's asking for help, just like so many other people of Yahuwah whose voices are being silenced. So I will leave links to the videos in the description box. And in future videos, I will be sharing other people's stories because the people of Yahuwah need to come together.
What's up, y'all? It's Rochelle out of Syracuse, New York, protesting the unlawful seizing of my children, Faith and Hope, by Judge Michael L. Haysack in Family Court, Part 1, and also the unlawful arrest of me, the mother, for no cause. I'm in the docket with Judge Kate Rosenthal, but originally it was Ross Andrews. Y'all gotta listen to the transcripts from Mr. Andrews. Yo, that was horrible. He had no evidence, nothing, no jurisdiction, nothing, and still proceeded on to this case and then passed it off to Kate Rosenthal, who was very hostile and aggressive and criminal, treasonous. But nevertheless, Faith and Hope, I love you, baby. I love my babies. I love you. And I'm thinking about you every second that I take a breath. Every time I breathe, I'm like inhaling you guys. I miss you so much. But I love you, and I just want to share this with Syracuse and the world. But I want Syracuse to really bow its head in shame, you know. But I know the mothers who are going through this are going to feel really proud because the words I feel, you feel. You will feel me. and feel my hugs. And I'm sorry that this is happening to people. But it is what it is. And I'm going to take this as an honor that God saw fit for me to go through all I had to go through and be the face of oppression. And I know I'm not the other, that mother out in Buffalo, New York, going through this. This is my girl right here. Hold on, y'all. This queen right here, she getting help. See, I have to do it. You know, my path is different. She actually has support in her area in Buffalo. I don't have any support. And I've contacted the same people she's contacted, but in my area, they failed to act. And I mean, I'm talking to people of color, okay? Cloth in a beautiful cloth of color. And they failed to act and obey to their oath. So I will continue to push on. So here's my song, the instrumental. I own no copyrights to the instrumental, but the lyrics, they are mine. They're my heart. They're your words. They're our words. It's our pain. So here you go. I got to. Faith and hope, I love you. Y'all know, man, I got pain in my heart, man. They stole my kids, you can't imagine. All this pain I cannot fathom. I try to find the words, but my brain is not accepting. I try to write this song to show my kids how much I love them, but these tears are in my eyes and my throat, it starts to choke up. Be patient with me, please, cause every word is getting harder. A mother has lost the kids and I'm trying to keep composure. I wanna grit and scream, but every night is getting colder. But it won't be very long, I'm on the docket any hour. January 10th, a new date, the hour's coming. My lawyers are corrupt, violating some true cowards. Friends to this corrupt court. I'm black, oppressed, a new sport, but our power's not in their courts, it's God's. I gotta fight for my kids. If I don't, who is? I gotta fight for my kids. Faith and hope bear witness. Gotta fight for my kids. If I don't, who is? I gotta fight for my kids. God help me in this. Gotta fight for my kids. If I don't, who is? I gotta fight for my kids. Faith and hope bear witness. Gotta fight for my kids. If I don't, who is? I gotta fight for my kids. God help me in this. Faith and hope bear witness. You don't know pain like I do. I walk around with no heart. 2 kids, 3 times a stolen Christmas. Judge Haysack has 2 daughters, but he chose to hurt mine. The only difference between both of us is he's evil and I'm right. The case all lies. Over 2 years, no proof, destroyed our lives. Denied a fair trial. Look, I'm a damn good mother. Love my kids 100. Mush death in his face. Brain cancer recover. Cause I gotta fight for my kids. If I don't, who is? I gotta fight for my kids. God help me in this. Gotta fight for my kids. If I don't, who is? I gotta fight for my kids. Faith and hope bear witness. Gotta fight for my kids. If I don't, who is? I gotta fight for my kids. God help me in this. Gotta fight for my kids. If I don't, who is? I gotta fight for my kids. Faith and hope bear witness. It's a lonely road. God help me win this. Faith and hope bear witness.
Open up your heart, open up your mind. Open up your heart, you'll be sure to find. Yahuah, he'll show enough make a way. Yahuah, he'll provide a better day. Yahuah, Yahuah, oh, he's the light of this whole wide world. Yeah. Trouble not yourself over what is small. For he's the great Father. He's Father to us all.
He hears your every cry, yes he does. And he knows your every desire, yeah. He never suffers the righteous to hunger, and you won't be ashamed if you trust him. Yahweh, he'll show enough make a way. Yahweh, he'll provide a better day. Yahweh, Yahweh, he's the light of this whole wide world. Yeah. Sufficient is the day and the evil it brings. Tomorrow take care of itself, don't be anxious. Birds of the air, they know they're gonna eat. Y'all provide for them, they don't have to worry. He rises just to show you that he loves you. He rises just to show you that he cares for you. Open up your heart, open up your mind. Open up your heart, you'll be sure to find. Yahweh, he'll show us make a way. Yahweh, Yahweh, he's the light of this whole wide world, yeah. He never suffers the righteous to hunger. Lead me beside still waters. Even in the presence of my enemy, blessing, so many blessings. Even in the shadow of death, I will not fear. You're taking care of me.